Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the HIGH-5 podcast, HIGH-5 After Dark. I'm your host, Malcolm from Malcolm&Mary, and today we're going to take a peek at some beautiful products off the shelves of HIGH-5. I'm joined by my coworkers and colleagues, as always. Thank y'all for coming out and partying, and we'll get started right away. Katie, what are we checking out tonight on the podcast?
I am trying Grape by Artizen.
Okay.
Its cross strains are the Mendocino Perps, Skunk #1, and Afghani.
Okay.
I was a little hesitant grabbing this one just because of the brand. I have tried their brand before. I have tried their cherry pie. It was a long time ago. And it was a whole gram, and I smoked the whole gram on my own, and I never got high.
Uh-oh.
So I'm very curious to see if they'll make a comeback in my own book, so I'm a little excited.
Your world is like Redemption World.
For real, though. Hey, everyone deserves a little bit of forgiveness.
Everyone.
True.
So, I'm gonna rip this open and see what we got. If I can get it open.
Gotcha.
There we go. The staple is preventing me.
Sorry.
You're getting there. Hold on. Take a little bit of it. It's very floral smelling.
Okay.
It smells like an Afghani strain.
Nice.
Like that, weedy, floral. At least that's what I've gotten in the past from Afghani strains.
Okay.
So I'm excited. It is super dense. Coming with a can.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm squishing it. Not a lot of flattening.
Okay.
See if it gets to crack like last time. There we go.
Crack. I love that. Sounds so good.
Really good. We're a little frosty in the middle.
Okay. And what would you give that moisture content out of 10? 10 being the best.
I'll give it a 7, because it's a little dry, but not really. Like, it's pretty dense. It's got some moisture to it.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be too rough. But it's also not, super densely moist that, it doesn't look waterlogged, so.
Gotcha. Okay. Excellent. Okay. And this is in the middle tier from Artizen towards the top of the middle tier. The Grape Ape, in my opinion, does look the best out of the three. They also have the Dutch Berry and I believe the Galactic Glue as well. Although the Galactic Glue has been getting a lot of rave reviews. So I'm excited to see what you think about the Grape Ape. I've already heard what Chuck thinks. Okay, and Katie, what are we trying this out of?
Like always, my bone.
Woo woo. Nice. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, we'll see. And is out of that terpene profile, Katie, you say you get the floral, you said you get a little bit of sweet. Is there any grape at all?
I'm personally not getting any grape.
Boom, easy.
But I could be losing that in the floral scent.
Okay.
Because it has it's like a sweet, almost tartness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we'll check back in and see if that smoke experience lives up to the curb appeal. Thank you, Katie. And big shout out to Artizen. And then Emily, what are we trying tonight on the podcast?
So I'm going to be trying a gram of tilted jealousy Runtz. Cross between jealousy and Runtz. I really like how they do a little tearaway right here where they have the preferred lines. You can just easily break that and open it.
From the soil, take notes.
Yeah, straight up. And they have a little wheel for your freshness on there, which is nice too. Yep. Tilted always going above and beyond. Thank you.
Yep. I know. That one is great.
like peppery and sweet, but like funky. Oh my god, I am so excited. I can't even imagine what this is gonna, like, how the smell is just going to just break up more when I grind it. I am gonna be smoking it out of my lebon. Clean, clean, clean.
Whoop.
That is a gorgeous piece.
Yes. And clean.
Very clean. Just cleaned her. So I can get honest review, even though I am sure this is gonna freaking smack me, so... I'm excited. I've had Runtz before, but I don't know if jealousy. I'm sure along the line somewhere I have had a jealousy Runtz from Tilted somewhere. But I don't really recall how it made me feel exactly because I wasn't really thinking about that. So first of all, let me get this big nug out of here and show y'all what that looks like. I'm gonna break up the small one because I don't need this giant one right now.
Beautiful.
Like, my camera does not do it as good as Katie's would.
Yeah.
It wouldn't. I'm sorry.
Lighting. It's all lighting.
So pretty. I'm going to, however, be breaking up this smaller guy,
Nice.
which is still beautiful. I am still obsessed with that. Let's see. Squishy wise. Oh, it's soft and it's
Sticky. Nice.
I love that. I have keep all over my fingers, so.
Nice.
Yeah, it's soft as hell. This is some I have a feeling this is kind of like kinetic sand, just fun. If like dry weed is something that just irks you, get this. This is soft. This is not dry at fucking all, so.
Nice.
God, even the stem was sticking to my finger. Like, look. My finger is sticky. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
In a good way. And like
Nice.
a little jealousy runs.
So cute.
Valentine haters.
Honestly, it's my favorite part.
Alright, I'm stoked. I'm gonna grind the sucker up.
Excellent. Yeah, that one, wonderful strain from Tilted. Cannot wait to see what you think. Thank you, Emily. Big shout out to Bellevue Cannabis as well and bringing that one around. And then I am going to be trying the Mars OG from Fireline. This little guy is in the middle tier, Mars OG. I think we have it labeled as a hybrid. If not, it's a hybrid leaning one way or the other. It's got two little lovely little nuglets right inside there. Nice and cute, nice and compact. As I squeeze them in the jajish, they don't poof, but really they don't give me any bounce back. And as I always say, sometimes I like to squeeze it inside of the bag just so that when I open it, those gases that have been, those little essential oils that have been released are super strong when I crack it to get the first terpene profile. So let's see. A Mars OG is a strain I've never had before. I've never even heard of this strain before. So we'll see what this is all about. Mango. I get woody. I get, let's see, mango, woody, and a slight skunk. So I would say in order, slight skunk, and then mango, and then woody. I'm not getting any diesel. I don't get any pine, really. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is like, I mean, yes, skunk and mango and wood is really the only thing that come to mind. But let's get into this terpene profile. Definitely some floral notes in there as well. I'll give it some, little lavender notes maybe. Wood, lavender, excellent. But now let's see. Now as we hold these up to my camera that's not Katie's, and not.
We're always going to be comparing our cameras to Katie.
Always. Katie, you literally have the best camera on here. But as y'all can see,
Shocked to me.
now this is yeah. Now this is my thing with this, right? You hear me say it all the time. It looks like a flower, right? This doesn't look like a flower. This looks like a rock. It definitely looks like, a pebble or some sort. Progressive growth hormones are a thing. And they call it PGR. And a lot of companies or farms or brands use them to make their nugs bigger and more crystal and trichomed out, all types of things. Progressive growth hormones, of course, are not good for you in food, nor in cannabis. In cannabis and or any other product, whether you're using progressive growth hormones for your tobacco plant, is not good for you. You know what I'm saying? I did a rabbit hole of a whole bunch of studying. Progressive growth hormones can lead to things like cancer. Progressive growth hormones can lead to things like diseases of the lung. Progressive growth hormones can lead to allergic reactions. You know what I'm saying? So there are a bunch of things that we hide behind, Mary Jane, because we're like, oh, it can't hurt us. We can't die from weed. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, but what goes into growing the weed can affect us in a negative light for sure. And if you want to look that up, look up progressive growth hormones in cannabis and the side effects. So this immediately, I'm a little bit, and that same, I'm gonna put the link in the bio because it was telling you some things to look for when you look for progressive growth hormones. And buds that don't look like a flower, like Emily's look like a flower. That calyxus everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Pistols popping. This is literally one big ass rock. No calyxus almost, you know what I'm saying? No definition in the bud, you know what I'm saying? So immediately this makes me think that they may have used progressive growth hormones. Does that mean they dumped it with hormones? No, but there definitely are progressive growth hormones that have been used. Nevertheless,
is there a way that you can double check that on their website? Are they required to list any and all that goes into their growing, or
pesticides, but probably not PGR, really? Probably not progressive growth hormones.
Get past like the Cannabis and Liquor Board or whatever.
It's still so new to an extent, and you know the people that make the rules don't even do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the biggest problem.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Yes.
We know that first. Yeah, we know.
Yes, that is the biggest issue, and I pray we get it together. Also, prime example of new markets not quite understanding yet. Thailand can't even have edibles. Like, they don't even have edibles. Like, the edibles have to be less than 1 milligram. They can't sell oils or edibles. They have to be less than 1 milligram. And I was like, that's impossible. And then, of course, you go there and there's no oil and or edibles because they're afraid of the concept. They don't quite understand it yet. So they're just like, we'll do without it for now. Of course, the tourism and the money will carry itself.
So valid.
Yes.
I had a friend come visit me from England, and they had never, ever did a dab. And they smoke a lot of weed, but no dabs. So I had a bunch of my friends over at my old apartment, and so confused as to what it was. And he was like, so I just the torch? And I was like, yes, you torch it. But that fool was laid out on my floor. Give you 45 minutes. He like took a nap on my floor. He even said, I'm gonna lay down just for a second if that's fine. And I said, of course. And he was gone. And my friends and I just continued to smoke like normal because we're used to it.
Right.
And he was just like pieced the fuck out. They don't have that over there. That's not a common thing. So that's probably one of my favorites.
That is pretty epic. And laid out on the floor is accurate.
Yeah.
It's accurate, you know?
My friends were like, wow. And I was like, yeah, wow. I had no...
That's when you say, welcome to the States.
Welcome to the States.
Welcome to the States. That's right.
You gotta sign it, though.
How do you say welcome?
Welcome is like, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah,
welcome.
and welcome.
Welcome. Okay. And also big shout out to ASL. Big shout out to Quiet Place.
Yes.
Boom.
The Quiet Place.
The Quiet Place. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that in theaters and sign while you're watching it. Big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to everybody watching that. And big shout out to the cast as well in that movie. Okay. But now, as I broke this down, I only used one of the nugs. We have the other nug hanging tight right inside. Full ass bowl. Definitely broke down like a champ. So I am going to give this, you know what I'm saying, breakdown wise, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. But density, 9 out of 10. Moisture, I'm only going to give it an 8 out of 10. Sometimes. It wasn't anything too crazy. Thank you. I said, after it's been ground up, very tangy and lavender. The tangerine came out of nowhere. and it's very prominent now. And yeah, we're gonna get right to this. I'm excited. Smoking on a streamlined sky. My nose has got a nice little itchy itch, but I'm feeling great. It's midnight. Tangy and lavender. I really wonder what direction this is gonna pull me. I know how I react with things that are more tangy forward, which I usually don't like, and I know how I'm gonna react to things that are a little bit more lavender on the, that floral side. So I'm excited to see which of these terpene profiles is stronger in this batch of Mars OG. Maybe this will send me to Mars, maybe Jupiter. We'll take a peek and we'll find out. Katie, how are we feeling so far off of those first hits?
So far, huge improvement over the last one I've ever tried.
Yay!
So not a fan of the cherry pie, but the grape ape. I'm already feeling something in my head.
Okay.
I'm already feeling kind of like it in my shoulders, around the neck, around the front of my head. Overall, I haven't coughed a whole bunch. Like I coughed pretty normally after a hit. Nothing too harsh yet. I'm kind of impressed how this is the nug I have left, and this is how much, like, after, this is the second bowl. I just filled the second bowl.
Really?
And this is how much I have left. And my grinder is empty, so I'm pretty impressed on that. It feels like more than a gram, but there should be a gram.
Okay.
So I'm a little impressed by that, and it smells fantastic, all ground up. I'm not getting more grape. I'm still getting a lot of sweet, tart, floral, kind of skunkiness. So far, I'm having a really good experience.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, this is labeled as an indica, as grape ape typically is labeled as a pure indica. We've smoked one bowl so far. Would you say that this is an indica experience, or is this more of a hitting you like a hybrid experience?
I'm kind of getting more hybrid at the moment.
Okay.
I'll definitely update that when I've gone through this second small bowl. But so far I feel a little elevated. I feel, and I know like some highs have like peaks and like lows, depending on how they kind of like hit you. And so far, this is kind of climbing a little high. I'm feeling really good. I feel better than I did when I started. So
nice.
I definitely think it's hitting me very much like a hybrid, maybe like an indica hybrid.
Nice.
Because I still feel like that I'm starting to get like a kind of heaviness in the body, but I'm feeling it a lot of in the brain.
Okay, nice. Okay. All right, now, would you consider this as more of a creative high at all?
I'm not quite sure yet. I would ask me that again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Katie. Thank you. And wow. Because you thought you were safe, Katie. Well, favorite dish with celery seed. Go. 5,
Celery seed?
4, 3,
What the hell,
2,
Malcolm?
I don't know if I've
1.
ever eaten a dish where I was aware that there was celery seed in it.
Very fair. Very fair. A lot of times certain hot dog buns will have celery seed on them. That's like one, that's honestly the only thing I can think of that has celery seed on it. And it's just those hot dog buns. But okay, that's very fair. Next one. Let's see. Favorite? Oh, well. You've already answered that one in another one. What is your favorite dish with bamboo shoots? Go. 5, 4,
I don't know
3,
if I've ever eaten bamboo
2.
shoots either.
Do you like pad ki mao?
I don't think I've ever had pad ki mao.
Drunken noodle?
I think I've had drunken noodle.
Same.
Oh, okay.
Many times there's bamboo shoots in drunken noodle. Yes.
Then I probably said that. Yeah, drunken noodle.
I love. Bamboo shoot, of course, the inside of bamboo that has been pickled. and it gives a really nice texture and sweetness to it. And in most Thai restaurants, they have bamboo shoot 1,000%.
Oh, you know what? I've probably had some
Yes,
of them.
it almost has the texture of like an apple, but they're like long, like they're like maybe like a pen. They're like this, but they're only like this tall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, I think I've had it. Yeah.
Yes, they're like a white pale color. They're really,
Yeah.
really good. They're not like, I was gonna say oniony. They're not oniony, and they're on the sweeter side. They're nice. It's more of a texture thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all those soft noodles, and it's like a nice little. It's like bean sprouts. Same, but they're sweeter than bean sprouts. You know, and they're firmer. They're not empty on the inside. Anyways, yeah, very well done, Katie. And then Emily, how are we feeling so far?
So far I feel pretty good. I would say I feel very mentally calm. But if I wanted to go out and go like hang out with some friends, I would totally be down. Like it's just like this would be fun for like hanging out with people. Maybe at like a chill house kickback where y'all can chill, smoke, but also still like be super social and have a good time and yeah.
Would you rather have that type of experience with friends now or maybe earlier in the day?
Earlier on in the day.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't typically hang out with people after midnight, so
Very fair.
unless like I am aware and it's a vacation. But no, on a normal day, when I'm hanging out with people, it's typically before midnight. So, or I used to go over to Adrian's house after work, check out what Adrian. Yeah, I love the flavor on this. Oh my god. It's so fucking good. I can't believe that wasn't the first thing I immediately wanted to talk about. Like, it broke down and it smelled so fucking, like, 10 times better than how it was just, like, in a bud.
Nice.
Just in the bud form. And it tastes just like it smells. And even has, like, a really nice flavor on the exhale, too. Like, you get the sweetness mixed with a little bit of, like, the funk. Yeah, I love it. It is making me a little bit hungry, though. I kind of want a bowl of cereal.
Oh, the best at night. Wow.
I'm going to explain it. I'll smash a giant bowl of cereal. And I don't normally eat a ton, you know? Like, I have a very small appetite, hence why I smoke. Thank you, marijuana.
Yep.
But, yeah, I always fuck up a giant bowl of cereal. I get, like, a Pyrex dish, and I fill that motherfucker up. I'm not even kidding.
And you get to it before it gets soggy at the last bits.
Yes. I'm like, TV show is fucking racy.
The spoon is this big. I love that.
Surprisingly enough, I still eat with a tiny spoon.
Oh, I love that. Honestly, it doesn't taste the same. I like a small spoon as well. We love a small spoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now, Emily, because you thought you were safe. Favorite dish to eat with a spoon? Go. 5, 4,
Cereal?
3.
No, I'm gonna say
2.
stew. I love stew.
Stew? Okay, nice. Okay.
Yeah, Robert makes this, like, I've talked about it before, but like a Guinness beef stew. And it is literally so fucking bomb.
Nice.
So good.
Nice.
I like get some toasted bread, and then I just like grab a spoonful of the stew and I just put it over the bread and I eat it, and it's like a carb overload, and I want to just curl up into a ball afterwards. But stew anytime. Time is my favorite.
I have to agree.
Soups, mainly
Yes.
stew. I really don't like a super liquidy consistency unless
Right.
it's like a ramen or something like
Right.
that.
I would say curry. Same. It's a stew.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a stew. Very
Yeah.
fair. Okay, great answer. Okay. Thank you, Emily. And then Emily, also, would you consider this more on the relaxing side? If you had to give it on a scale.
It can be. I would
Okay.
say this is like a solid 6 6.5 out of 10.
Nice.
You know, because you can. I feel like this is a pretty balanced like hybrid. You know, like you can really kind of take this any way you want it, which is nice, and you get to enjoy just the flavor of it too at the same time. So if you decide you want to just chill and watch a movie or put on a show or play a game or fucking A, maybe even put something on in color in a coloring book. Shout out Wendy. Yeah, this is great. But also if you want to like do chores and go out, or this is literally story of my life. I'm like, run errands, do chores.
Why not? Yes.
Do art. This would be fun for like an art day too.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And first first project that you would work on this, go.
Right now?
Yep.
Right now I'm working on a mini bee series. So I have like a ton of these like little mini globes, dome pieces. And I just am making like a couple of different variety of different colors of like flowers and crystals. And I got these little bees that I save bees that I find throughout the spring and summer especially. But I am going to be partnering with some beekeepers in Washington, so that way I can sustainably source specimens after they pass, because it's going to happen. So, but anyways, they're super cute, and I have just a few more to make before I have all the colors of the rainbow, and I list them for sale. So that would be the first thing I would work on, because I'm just like 3 away to finishing them. So
nice. And when you start your business, what's it going to be called?
Oh, it's already started. It's called Erie M's Oddities and Curiosities.
And where can they find the email?
You can find me on Instagram,
yes,
or Facebook, or TikTok that way. But yeah, it's fun.
Yes, Erie M.
Yeah, this here. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate you.
Yes.
This is
seriously.
My friend took this photo of me, and I was using it for my page.
Nice.
Thanks.
It's fun. So, anyways, I do spooky stuff. So if you like spooky stuff, I do it.
I love that. Excellent. Okay, very fair. Big shout out to Erie M. Go and check that out. And don't y'all forget it. This is, thank you, Emily. And then this, I'm going to get us started with the scale of 1 through 10. Would you recommend? This is the Mars OG from Fireline. The flavor is a 10 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoy this flavor. It's a great balance of the sweet and the citrus. The tangerine and that lavender is really, really nice. It's like I don't drink coffee, but I work as a barista. This is like getting a lavender latte perfect. Like, this is what that's giving me. You know what I mean? With like a tangerine tea though. Like in a weird way. Like a London fog with a tangerine tea, but like little bit of it's like nailing it.
You should make it, because I will try it.
You are the coffee queen. Yes.
Yes. No.
Kirsten. Whoa. Fair. It's funny, as soon as I said that in my head, I was like, Kirsten would kill me. I literally said Kirsten would kill me.
Absolutely not.
I heard Kirsten right here in my head. I was like, she would literally kill me.
I heard her coming for me.
Yeah. Big shout out to Kirsten.
I was just talking to Noe. I miss Kirsten.
She's the bomb.com. Big shout out to Kirsten. And you know Kirsten's smoking right now, as she should be.
Yeah, as she should be. At work, actually, I think.
Well, she may very well still be smoking. I'm kidding. Big shout out to Kirsten. I'm kidding. But but I do. I really like the flavor. Nice and tart. I said it feels very full body, from my shoulders to my arms to my legs. You know what I'm saying? I really feel it. It's nice and uplifting in my legs. When I place my hands on my legs, like a sensation immediately just comes from it. Really, really nice. It's like when you're with a significant other, and even just their touch. It's like, why is this like this stimulating? Like, it's great.
Yeah.
And it's magic. It's just magical. But nevertheless, this is I would consider this sedative physically. Yes. But mentally, definitely kind of like ring around the rosy. You know what I'm saying? It's like ceiling fan. You know, the thoughts and ideas just keep whirling around. And I can grasp them, you know what I'm saying, as I need to, or let them pass. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really nice. This is pleasant. That's a great one, and I'm going to have to watch this back to remember that. Once again, this is almost like in the drain in the street when water's going over it, a lot of water's passing it, but some water's falling down. It's like I'm catching gems, but there's so much other shit. Like the fan's going around so fast. Nevertheless, really, really pleasant to enjoy that if you're in the mood to enjoy that. I think if some shit just went down and I had this, I think it would be very prone to not necessarily spiral, because I almost never do that ever. But I feel like this would be, how should I say this? If you were someone that is prone to spiraling mentally, you know what I'm saying? This might be a little bit walking, or you should smoke this when you are in a safe space and less likely or have any factors that are going to make you spiral. This is making it very hard to get to the point, but nevertheless, this is a very stony high as well. Very stony. Functional versus non-functional, I have to say this is not functional, but I'm still enjoying it. Like, I'm very much enjoying the high. It's a really great high. Potency, I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. It's definitely potent. You know what I'm saying? It's potent, and it's potent enough. And burn rate, I have to give this a 10 out of 10. It's burning slow as hell. I still have a very decent amount left. Well, it's hard to see because of the light. Probably like half a bowl. You know what I'm saying? I meant to corner it, but my second hit was just a little bit too heavy. So it kind of blacked the top of the bowl. But it's definitely still dense. Like, you can see I can touch it, and it's still literally at the top of the bowl. Like, it's not even ash disappearing. But nevertheless, I would say I enjoyed my experience with this high. This is in the middle tier. Once again, this is the Mars OG from Fireline. I think this is aptly priced. It's definitely a great price. I like the terpene profile. I really like the taste on it. Like I said, the smoke experience is great. Smoothness, what would I give this? 9 out of 10. Definitely, well, I mean, 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's not the smoothest, but it's definitely smooth. You know what I'm saying? Overall, what do I think that this is best for? So I said social gatherings. I would say this is a great podcast weed as well. You know what I'm saying? Being enthusiastic about anything. Whatever you're enthusiastic about, I think doing this or enjoying this and then speaking on it, you would enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that this would be best for like for instance, I like kind of like repairing sneakers and stuff like that. I don't know that I would finish this and want to repair sneakers, but if somebody wanted to spoke about like refabrication and stuff like that, I would be so invested in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? So it's socially, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but y'all do. But nevertheless, I don't know how else to put that. But really nice. Overall, scale of 1 through 10, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It's very, very solid. I like this personally for myself. And remember in the beginning I said, I wonder which direction this will pull me. Really, this has done just that. It's literally taken both, the best of both worlds. I'm getting that stimulation, but that kind of like lullaby body high that Tangy gives me. And then the lavender is just giving me a nice, soft, deep breath, kind of like inner zen in all of the chaos. Like I said, the fan is going, but I'm not cold. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I would describe this high. Katie, what are we thinking? Scale of 1 through 10.
I love that description.
Thank you.
I do believe in second chances. This is really good.
I do believe. That's a t-shirt.
I'm pretty sure people have that with Bigfoot on it already.
Oh, they do. But ours has to have a joint. An artisan pop top. An artisan pop top saying, I do believe.
Yes,
Oh
or
my
Bigfoot
God.
smoking a joint.
Yes. Look, I do believe.
Do
believe.
believe.
No, that's a t-shirt. No.
No, that's a motherfucking t-shirt.
I do believe. And then artisan pre-roll. Will we get sued for that? Artisan, you better not fucking sue me. I do
better
believe. Artisan, I'm kidding. You can do whatever you want, but please don't sue us.
Yeah, they shouldn't do this, especially since I give this a 10 out of 10.
That's right.
Artisan said, "Eat your words, girl." Like, no, I really it's definitely an indica. I lied. It's not an indica hybrid. This is gravity exists right now, and I'm a firm believer in it.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Like
Okay.
it's pulling me down. I don't feel like tired though.
Okay.
I don't feel like sedated, but I do feel very chill. I feel very relaxed. It's all in the body. Like it's like a warm blanket.
Wow.
Like I feel really good.
I love that.
Wow.
I don't feel like I could like. I mean, I probably if I stood still enough, I could probably doze off.
Okay.
But I definitely feel very very vibey. Like,
Do you feel like you're gonna lay down next?
No.
Nice.
I kind of want to play Stardew Valley though. That's what I want to do
I was told I need to play that.
What is this?
next. Stardew Valley. It's okay. Hear me out. It's a farming sim,
Okay.
but it's really 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 fun. It's created by the creator Concerned Ape, and it's an indie game. And you took over your grandfather's farm. You're escaping the big city. Busy life to live on the farm. And it's a fun game.
Aww.
It's fun to try.
That's very cute. That is very cute. I love that. Okay. Okay, but now, you would, so that is probably what you would do next. Do you see this being the last thing you smoke tonight?
Maybe. I kind of want to smoke the rest of it. I really thoroughly enjoy this strain. Like, it tastes good. It smoked fine. I didn't cough. It was harsh.
Beautiful.
I have like cotton mouth if you want to dock a point for that. But overall, I'm having a good time.
Excellent. Excellent.
Like, I'm very chill.
Okay. Wonderful. Beautiful. Okay. And also, cottonmouth, you know what I'm saying, or any negative doesn't necessarily mean it's not a 10 out of 10. It's just something that came along with the package, you know what I'm saying? That's all. The package wasn't late, you just wasn't there when it arrived, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong. Okay, thank you, Katie. Very well done. And Katie, just because you thought you were safe, favorite dish with a vinaigrette. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe
Go.
cheese salad with a balsamic vinaigrette.
Nice. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Very good choice. Thank you, Katie. And then Emily, what are we thinking? Scale of 1 through 10.
This guy gets a 10 for me. A 10 for me.
Wow. Okay.
It's a high rating podcast tonight, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I am just feeling great. Like mentally just super calm. But like I think I want to just do some designing on my laptop after we're done while I watch a show.
Okay.
So
What show? Go.
Grace and Frankie.
Grace and Frankie.
Oh, that's on my list.
Yeah, it's really fun. So it's like these two older couples. They're married for forever. The husbands are law partners together for years, and they even go like halvesies on a beach house for the both of them to go and hang out at, right?
Okay.
And so they all go out to dinner one day. This happens in the first episode, so I'm not spoiling anything.
Okay.
And the husbands come out as gay, and then they come out as gay for each other. And so they end up leaving their wives, and then the beginning of the show is basically just like these two women who have gone through this like unique experience, and they come together to kind of help each other through it. They didn't really like each other at first, but then they end up liking each other, obviously. But then that's not like the whole season. They have like 7 seasons, so
Wow.
there's a lot more than just 2 women who get divorced because of their gay husbands. Like it shows in like the families, and family dynamic is really fun because they have like kids with like their ex-partners that are still really relevant, and they're played by hilarious actors and actresses that I've seen before in other shows and movies. So
Okay. That's a fun show.
it's like a little comfort show for me. And Frankie is just like this older hippie who smokes weed and is amazing. I aspire to be like her. Literally, she's great. She's played by Lily Tomlin, who's just amazing.
Okay, big shout out to Lily Tomlin. I can't picture her off the top of my head, but the name sounds very familiar.
You would know the other actress, the older lady Grace, is played by Jane Fonda.
Yeah, I know Jane Fonda.
I'm bad with names though. I know him if I see him.
Jane Fonda was like an icon when back in, I don't want to fucking be rude. Was it like the 70s or 80s?
I think around that. I know she had workout babes.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was a babe back then, and she's a babe now. Literally, you can't tell that woman is 86 years old. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. I've done while I'm just stoned watching them, we'll just go on their characters on Google and see the actors and actresses' personal life, and I'm like, whoa, it's crazy how they actually tie that into the show throughout the seasons. So you should definitely watch it, Katie. If it's on your list, you would love it. Holy shit.
To take a peek then.
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. Very fair. Okay. And Emily, remind me what the this one you had.
I'm sorry. This is Jealousy Runs by Tilted. I do that every fucking time.
I am very happy that you like it as a 10 out of 10.
I love it.
Probably is one of Tilted's best strains, but we see it so few and far between. Mm-hmm. We don't really see it often. And we've never seen that. It comes in out of nowhere. And you're just Jealousy. And the name is kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see it, I'm like, huh. But I just that one is, it reminds me of Don Mega and Gelato Cross.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really nice. But nevertheless, I'm glad you love it. Very, very good. Big shout out to Tilted in Bellevue. And Emily, because you thought you were safe. Favorite dish to eat with a fork? Go. 5.
Pasta.
4.
Okay, to specify, I do love a lemon chicken garlic pasta.
Nice. Okay.
That shit's fire.
Okay.
But also I love Alfredo, broccoli and chicken pasta. I love a good spaghetti, with those giant meatballs. Oh, look, she's a little cozy. Croissants. Look at these little croissants. He's so curled up in there. Wow. Little babies.
I love that. He's a croissant.
Hello.
Look.
Hi. She's like, no, I'm going back to sleep.
Her attitude is my favorite.
Getting out of here.
Her attitude is my favorite.
Oh, she's hilarious. She's definitely my independent but needy dog, you know?
Yes.
She has to follow me everywhere I go, but if I give her too much attention, she's like, fuck off, Mom.
Aww.
That one is not. The black and white one.
Just chilling.
Yeah, she's chilling. She's always chilling.
As she should. Okay, very fair. Thank you, Emily. Big shout out to all the pups worldwide, as always. And it seems as though this has brought us to a close. I want to give a big shout out to everybody smoking weed and enjoying Mary Jane worldwide for as great as she is. To my coworkers and colleagues, keep rocking it, keep rolling it. Stay high and humble, y'all. We'll see you next time. Peace. Take it easy, y'all.